Welcome back to the Nerdcore podcast reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 439, and it is your Saturday morning review here live on a Thursday because we record these things in advance. At least this one, so that way the patrons get it for a day early. As always, this is the Nerd. You're going to hear the host show launch from one of our co-hosts, Young Yoda.
So what's up, everybody? Keeping it green.
What's up, man? I love hearing the dog in the back, right?
Hey, my dog.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God, bro. Love it. So, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day wherever you're listening to this. This is our Suicide Squad review. And, yeah, man. But before we get into any of that, what's up, Brad? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm glad we're not talking about the one with Jared Leto.
No, I believe we already did that one.
Yeah. Long time
long time ago. Yep. And thankfully, never have to talk about it again.
It hurt me real bad.
Hold up. What's up, Luis?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Luis just, Luis had a review go up on the site today. He talked
Snake
about
Eyes.
G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe. Oh, his name is Brad? Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, Brad's his name. Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, my name's Brad. I go by Young Yoda.
A random jerk.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
But yeah, man. It's been quite the day. What's it called? Just work, as always.
Work.
Yeah, and I finally got some of this in, and it's been helping my morning. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Got some of the fuel.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like FaZe Jeb's flavor.
Yeah, it's a really good one, dude. I no longer feel sleepy in the morning, but I know I can't really, to take it all the time. You're good, Ferris.
You're all good, Ferris. I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah. But yeah, man. How was work today, Brad? Work?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was been getting a lot of rain, so there's that. But other than that, not bad.
Mm-hmm. Dude, August seems to be running a lot slower than what's it called?
Oh, this man.
Oh, motherfucker.
This man.
Forgot that he has access to the account. That's right.
You know I had to come on here. What do you mean, sir?
All right, man.
Well, Luis, it's been a while.
Yes, it's been exactly like 3 days from the Mexican Terminator.
Yep. Hey, Yuri XF. What's going on, brother? Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, man. I see that you've been streaming, bro.
Yeah, Yuri, we've been seeing you streaming.
We're doing all right, man. We're doing all right. But we're here to talk about the Suicide Squad. But Luis, what's up? How you been, bro? What's up with today?
Legit, it's a fucking roller coaster, and it's tripping me the fuck out.
What do you mean?
Extreme downs and extreme highs, and I'm sleepy.
I get that.
You need some G Fuel. Maybe not
G Fuel. Brad,
you want G Fuel with me?
Yeah.
No, Luis said that G Fuel is literally the chemical. What's
actually it like
structure?
Yeah, so there's only like 2 or 3 components that are missing to finish off the actual structure, but like once you add those 3, you basically have the structure for cocaine.
Oh shit, Yuri! Congrats,
hey,
Yuri!
Congrats on the
I didn't literally go. Thanks, man. Yeah. Brad has a new mic. I'm
in a whole new room.
These motherfuckers have everything new. Raul has a new mic coming in like
no mic.
Tomorrow.
It's called a Wave XLR, not a mic.
Is that not the mic? What's the mic?
No, the mic is the Wave 3 and the Wave 2. Those are the mics. But what I got is just the Wave XLR. It's like the whole like mixing program and everything that comes with it. It's the mixer that they put out.
So like a compact version of a mixer?
It's a smaller, compact version of a mixer. Yes, it does everything.
I thought it was a mic.
That my mixer does,
but more user friendly.
On software on the computer through that little thing.
So is it like USB oriented as well, or what? For USB mics, like the
it's a USB. It's a USB.
Oh.
So
this is actually USB oriented as well.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But Brad, Luis, you were joining us today for our Suicide Squad review.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot about it, and I was like, is there something that today was gonna happen with these guys?
Oh shit!
And then I saw the live. I'm like,
yeah.
what are these guys talking about? And then it's like I heard Raul say, so today we're talking about the new
Suicide
Suicide Squad.
Squad.
So I wonder if Luis came on
hold
just
up.
to be like, they're about to shit on a whole nother comic book movie.
No, I know Raul liked it. I think he posted online that he liked it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, without a further ado, I think we're just going to have to get into it, right? Because the people are waiting for our thoughts. Without a further ado, if you have not seen Suicide Squad, then this is your chance to get out of here before you hear some spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen Suicide Squad, then this is your chance to get out here. And yes, I am speaking about the Suicide Squad 2021, not Suicide Squad 2016.
We already reviewed that.
Yeah. So what's it called? Without further ado, this is one of your only spoiler warnings in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bye, Yuri. Thanks for
Bye.
coming on.
Bar, it's like
Yeah.
4 a.m. over
Go watch the
there.
movie. Then listen to us.
Let's go. I gotta watch the movie. And
Gotta
I'm
watch the
tired.
movie.
I guess. Hope we got. Yeah. It's all right. Thank you, Yuri. Respect the banner while the banner is up. Spoilers are talk when the banner's down.
For those listening in the audio, there is a banner saying "The Suicide Squad."
Well, the audio got the spoiler warning.
Spoiler review in the progress! Exclamation point.
Yeah. Shut up.
You don't have to keep reading that. Luis says it scrolls. It says
Oh,
the same
okay.
thing.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get this going because I got a good amount of reading to do here.
What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Oop.
The Suicide Squad is a 2021 American superhero film based on DC Comics featuring the supervillain team Suicide Squad, produced by DC Films, Atlas Entertainment, and the Safran Company, and distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. It is a standalone sequel to Suicide Squad 2016 and the 10th film in the DC Extended Universe. It was written and directed by James Gunn and stars an ensemble cast including Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, John Cena, Joe Kinnaman, Sylvester Stallone, Viola Davis, Jai Courtney, and Peter Capaldi. In the film, a task force of convicts are sent to destroy evidence of the giant alien Starro. David Ayer was set to return as director for Suicide Squad sequel in March 2016, but in December he chose to develop a Gotham City Sirens film instead. Warner Brothers considered several replacement directors before hiring Gavin O'Connor in September 2017. He left by October 2018, and Gunn was hired to write and direct the film after being temporarily fired by Disney and Marvel Studios as the director of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He drew inspiration from war films and John Ostrander's 1980s Suicide Squad comics and decided to explore new characters in a story separate from the first film's narrative. Though some cast members do return from Suicide Squad, filming began in Atlanta, Georgia in September 2019 and concluded in Panama in February 2020. Hold on. Holy crap, there's a lot to read, bro. The Suicide Squad was theatrically released in the United Kingdom on July 30th, 2021, and in the United States on August 5th, while streaming on HBO Max for a month starting the same day. It received positive reviews from critics who praised Gunn's direction, visual style, and writing. Many found the film to be a significant improvement over its predecessor. Peacemaker, a spin-off television series starring Cena, is set to debut on HBO Max in January 2022.
I just want to remind everyone, Taste of Cherry got one sentence.
One sentence, yeah. Shot by Henry Bram, edited by Fred Raskin and Christian Wagner. Or Wagner. Wagner. Music by John Murphy. And of course, it sits at 2 hours and 12 minutes. And on a budget of $185 million, it is made $71.4 million at the moment. Not including HBO Max numbers. We don't know those.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also during COVID time.
During COVID time. Whew. All right, man. Please don't make me go with my thoughts first. So we'll go from the bottom to the top.
Oh,
so, Luis, what's up, man? What are your thoughts on these Suicide Squad?
I mean, sadly, I watched it in the living room with my little brother, and then he left like halfway. But then again, it was like 12 at night, so it was pretty late for him. I mean, you guys know this about me. I enjoyed the first one. This one was also like, it was dope. I enjoyed it. There were the comedic approach with Cena and Elba. top notch. Overall, like the whole like Suicide Squad group in itself, based on like comics and just itself, are a bunch of just obsolete like wacky characters that can be expendable, right? So having these characters be in it, like Polka Dot Man, King Shark. I'm surprised about King Shark, not gonna lie, because normally he's a major player with the Flash's gallery. So I mean, having those people on Peacemaker, like I forgot about that dude. Honestly, before this movie, I forgot he existed. But like I knew about Polka Dot, fucking Weasel. Who else? I was surprised to see Star and the Thinker. Like these characters in themselves have very much good potential to be like solo movies, but like together it brings a little pizzazz to it, the little polka dots that you need, if you will. I really enjoyed it. The chemistry between all the actors really hit well, and my favorite, by far the most unexpected thing that happened, was Viola Davis getting her shit rocked by her teammates. I was not expecting that. Honestly, I was hoping that she pressed like one of the buttons that kills these guys, and then I just see like this white. Was it a white woman? I don't remember.
No, it was a black woman, bro.
Yeah. I was like, I was gonna be, if this is one of the white women, this treading lightly. But yeah, no, having that whole sense that like Viola's still human. We get to see Harley's like innate fucking Raul froze. We get to see Harley's innate like abilities. Like for those that don't know, in the comics, she is known to be giving enhanced abilities by Poison Ivy, so immune to various amounts of poison and stuff like that. As well as having agility, which explains like all the jumping and shit that she does. Like she is super agile, especially with the spear. Like that was pretty amazing to see. I mean, we saw it in Birds of Prey, and we got to see more of it in this one. Polka Dot Man, like I forgot, god damn it,
David Dastmalchian.
I love him and all that stuff that he's been and that I've seen, from the dramas to the comedies with Ant-Man. Like he's a solid dude. I'm surprised he doesn't get more roles, like major roles, but it might be a personal choice. I don't know. But like I just really enjoyed this movie. Honestly, I might go see. Raul knows my system. I should just watch it here because I watched it at my parents, and they have fine TV, but there's a lot of echo. So some of the audio, I legit had the subtitles on because I couldn't understand certain things because the mixing was a bit off in some scenes for me personally. But aside from that, like I thought it was a pretty good piece compared to other stuff that people dislike wholeheartedly. But aside from that, yeah, it's basically a 9 out of 10 for me, man.
Damn, bro, you really done went through your whole ass review through the whole freaking. I'm asking you for initial thoughts. Don't spoil.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah, bro, you know how this works. You know how this works.
Sir, Brad, you're asking a motherfucker that overdid it with his article this morning. I was like,
you did a good job.
Let me check the other like reviews that Raul and other people have done. I see it's like a good like 4 paragraphs. My ass did like a full fucking entertainment piece. Like I was on ET USA or whatever the fuck. Like pictures on the sides, paragraphs. I put the YouTube link to the trailer. I'm like, I did good. And
he embedded that motherfucker too.
That's too much work.
Brad, like, so just hold on, brother. Hold on, man. Just hold your horse. Brad, what are your thoughts on Suicide Squad?
Definite upgrade from the original. Definite upgrade. I liked how they brought back some of the characters just to kill them off.
That's some bullshit.
It was like it was like, yeah, they ain't gonna make it. Nope. Yeah, I don't. This is much better than the first one. Role and yeah, no Jared Leto to creep us all out. And
he's a toxic guy that was kicked out. Fuck him.
I don't know really. I love Idris Elba in this. Like perfect role.
It's tripping me out. Is it Idris or Idris?
Idris, I think. I don't know.
Oh, fucking
Rest in
I
peace,
say-
Boomerang Man.
Yeah.
What's up, David?
Yeah, David knows what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah,
I kind of was enjoying seeing Boomerang Man
Yeah,
back, but I wasn't expecting him to
Nah, man, I wasn't
make
gonna.
it make
I
it further.
kind of wanted him. He was a cool
Um,
character.
And then I love the whole like the whole uproar of Pete Davidson in this. Everybody's so happy that he got the role, and in 3 minutes, he got his face blown off, just
I
gone,
swear to God,
just
I
gone.
was excited to see because I enjoy some of his comedy bits and the stuff that he's gone through, and then just him doing the whole gun thing with the cop. Like that's the shit I would do if I was in that situation.
And if you're wearing brown too, bro.
I get shot immediately for if I was there, just because I'm
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion is the worst anti-hero ever. TDK.
So your name is initials.
Yeah, does he tickle them to death? I don't know. And then Amanda Waller. The problem with that scene I have is if you're going to do that to Amanda Waller, you better go for a second swing and kill her. They know this.
Yeah,
They know this. They work with her.
The fact that she's such a scary figure, though, bro. Like, do you really want to be the one to kill Amanda Waller? Like,
yeah, I'd
knowing
rather
Amanda
that than
Waller-
keeping her alive and hitting her in the head with a golf club
But
because she's going to kill you anyway.
I don't know, man. Like that shit was like, yeah.
Like if this was the put something out there, like Amanda Waller is not this big scary badass. We know she's a big scary badass.
Waller, not even Batman.
No. Who
man.
else? Who else? John Cena. You know, he was being John Cena throughout this whole thing.
He really is.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't really playing a character. He was being John Cena. Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn as usual. I don't think you're going to find a better one.
I think she just keeps getting better, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, she keeps finding ways to keep the character fun and entertaining, like the javelin.
yeah.
I didn't fucking know Harley Quinn
Bro,
could do that.
I need that javelin again. I want her. I forget about the hammer, about anything that she needs to use. I want to see that javelin again, bro.
Yeah, and I am very glad they brought back Joe Kinnaman for Rick Flag, because that was one of the good things from the original. And then they bring him back, and they have a death like, that's worth something. A good way to go out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was what I felt. So like Joe Kinnaman in the first one feels so like soulless, bro. Like there's nothing to him, and like in this one, he gets so much heart and an actual development, bro. Like,
and then he is an actual hero. Like he is a hero, no matter what. Like Peacemaker says.
I mean, that's what.
Then
go for it.
Sorry, they're that one. They're in that village, or they're in the enemy village, or they think the enemy village, and it turns out it's just the freedom fighters, and they're like,
"Oh, that's the
they saw
funniest.
brown people and started shooting."
But like at the same time, of course, what's it called? And a foreign American, army would come in and destroy the whole rebel army, and expect them to do the work to rebuild themselves and take down the government.
I just love how they slaughter that whole military force, and they expect them like, hey, can you get us in still?
Yeah,
we're sorry about all that.
I love the movie. It was great, bro. I love just all that, the wonderful style of James Gunn and just what he brings to it with his writing, but not even just his visual style and just how much fun he has with it. But like, I love like what we were doing in here. But the minute I saw Mongao, I was like, please don't kill her. I want to see this girl on the screen. Because she looked like the biggest badass ever, bro. Jacked up. I wanted to see her rip heads off, bro.
You knew it wasn't gonna last.
And Mongao dies, bro.
But in a glorious kind of way, taking out 2 helicopters.
Yeah. But like, of course, all of us knew that a good amount was gonna die, right? Like, there was no way we were not gonna think about that. Like, a good amount of that team was gonna be axed.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of Deadpool. I think Deadpool 2, the X-Force. It kind of reminded me of that without the wood chipper. And it was still funny and glorious and all of it.
But I loved the cast and their chemistry with each other. My standouts, of course, are David Dastmalchian as Polka Dot Man, and then Daniela Mal. Hold on, how do I say her name, bro? Daniela, where are you? You're right here. Why is she not in the top billing, bro?
That's
It's a good question.
Good question,
Melchior?
right? Melchior? Yeah,
Melchior or something.
yeah.
Because
It was
she's
just Portuguese, yeah.
Portuguese, yeah.
Yeah, but she did amazing as Ratcatcher too, bro. I loved her, dude. She was so good. But of course, she's just what's Margot Robbie gets better as Harley with every movie she's in.
She's Harley Quinn.
Viola was on another level on this one, bro. Holy shit, bro!
No, it's not.
I was scared shitless of Viola in this one, bro.
I got to bring this up because we haven't mentioned him yet. I got to bring up Michael Rooker in his glorious death scene as Savant running away from the action. It's just glorious.
Man was having a whole ass
PTSD. Just
bro.
like nope.
Yeah. Peter Capaldi as Stinker was pretty funny, pretty interesting. Yeah. But yo, you gotta give some props to Sly, bro. Wow. I never thought they could make King Shark work here. But they did, bro.
Well, and now, if they go forward with this franchise, which I'm kind of sure they will.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it didn't make money per se, but we don't know all the numbers. We don't know the whole thing on this. But do we get King Shark that gets a brain transplant in the future, and we get more of the Harley Quinn animated series King Shark that hacks computers? Or do we just keep with the King Shark that we have, which is just this lovable little brute that tries to eat his friends?
I honestly love the brute because
I love that one.
I mean, it gives specific to Harley's.
I am totally down just to giving these giant action stars, Stallone, Diesel, these characters where they got 2 fucking things to say. It's their best role,
bro. But yeah. What's it called? Cena, Elba. I mean, Elba just Idris Elba is the heart of this movie. It's the heart of it. Yeah.
Superman, baby.
I gotta say this: he did better than Will Smith in the first one. Ooh. Absolutely.
I don't want to put 2 black actors, up against each other because, let's be real.
I'm putting the top billing actors.
Yeah,
the ones who carry the movie.
Let's be real. That movie's problem isn't the cast. It's a lot of other things
it's a lot, movie. But I will say Idris Elba, bar none.
I do find the character of Bloodsport to be a much more interesting character than Deadshot, I'll be real.
Yeah, I feel because we have some sense of his backstory, which is his father, right? Because we get that glimpse of his father being basically abusive, while Deadshot is just hey, you got the cash, I got the skills.
He's got a daughter who he wants to protect, and
and he doesn't really want to be there. He doesn't really want to lead them, and then he kind of is forced into it reluctantly.
Yeah,
and I feel Luis is just sitting here staring at me.
Yeah, and I feel in the first Suicide Squad, even though Will Smith was so good in that movie and I loved him, he's not really the heart of that movie. You feel it from the get-go that the Elba is the heart of this movie. He's the big piece of it. So I can't believe we got a kaiju, by the way. I can't believe we got a fucking kaiju as a villain.
One that didn't even want to be there.
Oh, Luis's computer bros.
We're just gonna keep him up there.
But I still can't believe that in the year 2021, in a comic book film, Brad, we get a comic book movie that basically is a whole commentary on the U.S.'s imperialistic ventures into Latin America.
Oh yeah, and then they were just gonna leave the kaiju out there to destroy everything.
Yeah. We got a kaiju in this bitch, bro. Yeah, Gunn. I really gotta James Gunn, bro. You literally made a whole ass commentary on the United States' ventures into Latin America, bro.
I don't think you get this movie without James Gunn.
No, you
this
don't.
Weird, colorful, different type of superhero movie.
Yeah.
That actually has commentary on stuff. I don't think you get that.
Yeah. But yeah, Luis, you were gonna say something?
Oh yeah, so like the backstories between the characters and how they each show forth. Like that was cool. That's why it's hard for me specifically to like put one over the other. Um, we love the sass and Will, but we also love like the leadership that Edris brings. Like you can just tell from his voice, his station. Like hey, this is smooth jazz 101. Like he's just gonna take your breath away while watching his character go through this movie. So like it's hard for me to put that, but yeah, I mean, I love seeing Starro in this. Love him in the comics and the TV shows when he's appeared. Interesting take. I was surprised they took him down that easily because I mean, technically, Starro took out the Justice League once.
And I was so I loved, by the way, and this is probably one that y'all didn't really pay like a lot of people didn't pay attention, but like Joaquin Cosio, bro. I loved Joaquin in this, bro. Like, if people don't know, like Joaquin Cosio is a big Mexican actor in Mexico, bro. Like, if you guys ever seen Hell, it's a great like satire film about like, the drug trafficking thing over there. He also voiced Scorpion in Into the Spider Verse. He's been in Quantum of Solace, and he was in Narcos Mexico, and he's in Gentefi. He's a great, great actor. I loved him playing the dictator in here, bro. But like, what's it called? I like some of my favorite moments in this, dude. Is Harley basically like taking out that first president, bro. Right off the bat.
Just like anytime I feel like anytime I get these bad vibes from a boyfriend.
I mean, that's improvement. We're seeing,
where she stayed with the Joker through a very abusive and
funny you mentioned that. My sister was actually watching it with me for the majority of it until like the last 5 minutes. She asked me, why she like switched, why she's like doing that, and I was telling her like Harley's not naturally evil. Like she was abused and shaped into this like evil
and thrown into a vat of
thrown into
poison.
a vat of poison. So like her going through the stages, like I told her she was technically a hero in certain renditions of Harley, like in the Injustice games she's helping Batman and stuff. In certain comic panels she like technically is a non-official official member of the Justice League through Batman, because like they're cool. So like it was cool seeing that, like, hey, once I see a red flag, I'm gonna take no shit and do me. So that was pretty cool.
And her whole scene in the fucking palace, just oh god, that beautifully choreographed, beautifully shot. I mean, Harley's a badass, bro. She's always been a badass.
I mean, I got to bring up Melvin. Just Melvin in the scene, and with his sandals, and then Polka Dot Man just
losing it over
losing it over his death.
Are you talking about Milton? How dare
Milton? Sorry, Milton,
bro.
Milton. I thought it was Melvin.
I
was close.
I love Polka Dot Man, bro. I really love David Dastmalchian.
He almost made it. We thought he was gonna make it, and then I kind of expected it. Being honest,
I never expected a movie to make me care about fucking Polka Dot Man, bro.
And just him seeing his mom and everyone. Yeah. That would drive me insane too. Like,
yeah. I loved it. And Dastmalchian just does such a great job with it, man. The guy's such a great actor with that. Yeah. I seriously, man, like if I could get one series, give me a Polka Dot Man series, bro.
Like a Suicide Squad type.
Yeah. I loved it, dude. I love Polka Dot Man, but I'm interested to see what they do with the Peacemaker series because I really like Cena in that. I really like Cena in that role. I think that he fits the stupid, ignorant American who's willing to do absolutely anything for his country, which is a really, really, really bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which they show very well in this movie.
Yeah.
I just like how they're just pulling out all these like Batman villains from like way back that are ridiculous. Calendar Man was in here.
Yes,
I'm surprised I didn't see the fucking giant penny somewhere.
Yeah. Condiment King, bro. I wish we would have seen Condiment King.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sebastian and Weasel. They didn't have to be that great, man. I can't believe a damn thing that never talks was one of my standouts of this whole movie.
I don't.
He's
get
he's
that.
only in the movie, and he technically dies and then comes back.
I really don't get how people just fell in love with this thing
I-
that
I- I
killed
thi-
27 children.
my thing was the interaction between Pete Davidson and the Weasel.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny as shit.
Fucking werewolf, bro.
A fucking
You're
werewolf.
sitting me next to a fucking
And then,
hey, yo.
and then Rick Flag is like, he's not dang. Well, he's kind of, he ate like 27 kids, but
I'm sorry, man. I love Sean Gunn and his VA. What's it called? Not VA. What's it called? Motion cap, mocap characters, bro. I loved Weasel, dude. I was like, I want one.
What's his brother doing the raccoon shit? Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't him doing it in this one.
Oh yeah, he was he was the one who did Weasel, but what's it called?
His brother did Weasel too.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. I recognize the motion. That's why I was like, "Why does that?"
this movie is James Gunn made a ridiculous movie that somehow works. And
I loved it, man.
I can.
I fucking love it, man. But I really thought the movie was great. You guys can go watch it on HBO Max or in theaters. I watched it in theaters, and I gotta say it was a wonderful time. So much fun. Only thing I'll say, what's it called? Just what that it's really freaking good, man. And if I had any of a problem with it, was like there was some stuff that I was like we really got to spend so much time with this. Like I was like but like it's really good. It's a really damn good movie, man. I gotta say, but I'm really excited for the Peacemaker show, and yeah, man, give me more Sebastian, please. More Sebastian. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10. Brad, what are you gonna go ahead and give it?
I'm gonna give Suicide Squad 8.5 out of 10.
All right, and Luis, you spoiled it in the beginning, but you want to say it again?
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a wonderful time, man. I really liked it, and once again, just what's it called? Claps for you, James Gunn. You made a freaking movie about the United States' intervention in Latin America.
After being fired.
After being fired, which he got fired for speaking up against what's it called, the MAGA trolls, and what's it called, because they were the ones who resurfaced those tweets about him.
Yeah.
So like, it all ends up coming full circle. Like he's like, "Oh, you don't like me talking about politics? Well, it's all good because look at my movie. It's mostly all about politics."
And then he gets his job back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So fuck all y'all. Yeah, man, I really liked it, and I can't please. I want to see another one from Gunn. I have a feeling that after he finishes Guardians 3, he's gonna come back to DC. and he's gonna make another one.
I feel like after he's made this, he's in Peacemaker. I feel like this is another kind of the Guardians thing. This is one of his babies. So
yeah,
he's gonna be sticking.
Leave. Yeah.
He might be like, yo, Marvel, if you want more Guardians, or he's doing one more Guardians, right?
He's doing Guardians 3,
Yeah, so he might just go back to DC
Finish
and
that
just
and be
continue this because he
I'm
could
here
make
for my
2 more
daily
Suicide Squads. He could make. There's quite a few more shows. I would love to see a Bloodsport, television show
that'd be
sometime.
The sad thing, is that it's gonna end up coming down to like who can provide the fatter check, Because
You think so?
Well,
I don't know, bro. Like I have a feeling that like if Disney gives them that fat check for another Guardians movie after 3, I don't know.
Go for a 4th Guardians.
No word yet. He did say that like Guardians 3 is gonna be the last one with that specific team. So like if we get another Guardians movie, we're gonna have a different
totally
set
different.
of Guardian.
Which makes sense. It's the same thing they did with the Avengers.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm a believer that like we don't have to like continue on with the Guardians 4. Like we could start going into like a Nova movie and stuff like that.
A Korg movie.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I have a feeling though, like he's gonna come back for another one of these.
Yeah.
He's
We
gonna
didn't
come
even
back.
talk about Taika in this.
Yeah,
Like,
I really
nobody
thought,
mentioned Taika.
bro. I really thought Taika was gonna play somebody else, bro.
Who did he play?
He played
dad.
Ratcatcher 1.
Yeah,
I didn't fucking recognize him.
Yeah.
I need to go back.
yeah, bro.
I can
How do
never
you not
recognize
that voice?
I can never recognize him, man.
Why
He's
are you doing the Italian?
I don't know.
I can never recognize him.
Fucking, I couldn't. I barely recognize him in JoJo. Him playing Hitler. I forgot. I couldn't recognize him with the voice of Korg. I'm like, that's a pretty neat voice. And then I saw a fucking like panel on Comic Con of him doing it. I'm like,
My brother didn't recognize him either. Oh
he?
man.
He does an amazing job at just turning into other people. Like, it's amazing.
But remember, guys, if that beach was full of dicks and he had to preserve freedom, John Cena would eat all of those dicks.
I mean, are you gonna close the show? Because I got something catchy, something witty to say.
All right, you want to, but I gotta take off the banner after you do it. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, what are you gonna say?
Remember, since Gunn is in Peacemaker, it doesn't work if he's making Peacemaker, unless he's making Peacemaker and it's gonna be cool as shit in order to show it off.
All right. Let's go. He's directed 5 of those episodes, bro.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah, he's directed 5 of those episodes.
All right. Remember what Cena said. You can't show off something unless that shit is cool as fuck.
Fuck. Dope as fuck. Oh man, and just the tidy whities. That's racist.
That threw me off. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, the funny thing is that Aiden even told me like the original Peacemaker in the comics is super racist.
I mean.
So I'm glad that we didn't keep that part of Peacemaker in the movie.
You think it's too taboo for people to touch?
I think that what we got was enough. I don't think we needed that extra, what's it called, amount of like terrible person. But yeah. All right. Banner's off. I'm taking banner off. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you to Luis for joining us for the review. He's building up those amount of those amount of appearances so that we can go ahead and apply for New York Film Festival before August 27th. But of course, what's called? We want to thank you all so much for being here. We want to thank our Patreon supporters because they're the ones who make it happen. Of course, our wonderful producers and our writers, our associate producer, Sarah. Thank you so much for being an associate producer of the podcast for so long. And of course, our executive producer, Shane. Where can you find him, Brad?
Follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/XSRK or on Twitter at XSRK_. Also, go buy something from the Suppy Guide at thriftedil.com.
And of course, our writers, Brown Rice 96 on everything. Go and check them out. We are done with his Terminator movies. I can only imagine what September has in store for us. And of course, our Tony.
Hey, Tony.
At Real Nerdy Dad on Twitter. And go read Luis's article, guys. He did a really good job on it. Even though it looks a lot different from the other ones we have, he did a really good job on it.
I might as well just keep the format for like.
I thought it looked good. I thought it looked good.
Like it's so different. It's. I mean, go check out the other articles. Read those, and then go check out mine.
I don't do layout.
No, I mean, there's like I feel like you can tell that there's a structure to the articles. Like at least with mine, it's like the opening, log line, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Picture. What's it called? Introducing somehow about the movie, and then talk about the people who worked on it, review, closing thoughts, and then I put watch in theaters or watch on this platform. But yeah, it's all good, man. I liked your format, bro. I really liked it. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man. Yeah, so go and read that at nerdcore.com, and he's got that wonderful thing up. Brad, you got anything recent that you can plug on? Survivors of Flame, maybe?
Survivors of Flame, yes. Go watch that on Media Martyrs Twitch channel. Are we putting that anywhere else? Do we know?
Media Martyrs 17 YouTube channel on his Twitch, on anchor.fm/Survivors of Flame.
Okay.
Yeah.
All those.
Yep.
I can't wait for our second episode.
Yep. And of course, I haven't had a recent article on the site because, I haven't watched anything new. This is my last article was this. If you don't want to listen to this and you want to read my thoughts about it, you can go to the nerdcore.com. My next one might be Annette when it drops on Amazon Prime. But I'm thinking about sitting through the Fear Street trilogy movies to do it, but I'm not sure.
Ooh. I saw those, and there's the one scene that shows up on Instagram on your feed. It's hey, we need you to come kill the sheriff. And he's like, all right, let me get my jacket. That's the only reason I might watch it.
Hey, let me go.
Well, if you want to do those, you can do those. You can take them
All
off
right.
my head.
Yeah,
But,
I'm gonna go watch Free Guy too, because
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah, hey, if
I
you want to
love-
get the Free Guy one out the way, you can do that. Yeah,
I love Ryan Reynolds.
loves Ryan Reynolds. And as always, I hope you all had a wonderful time. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Nerdcore Live Show, our first review of Marvel's What If review of that. In the meantime, Brad, send them out.
All right, Ro. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to our special guest co-host Luis for coming on last minute there, surprising us, but
Legit
see you,
ran
Luis.
from my
Good to hear ya.
bedroom into the desk.
yeah, legit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're glad to have you back. Thank you to all those in chat today. We appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not going through all the names again. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, all I've got to say is don't shoot your arms off. Young Yoda out.